looking at your financial forecasts, you've got to basically start again. If you're losing a huge chunk of revenue because customers are not ordering, you've got to look at your costs and see if there are certain, savings that need to be made immediately. A lot of people have managed to get a PPP loan or another SBA form of finance to help put a Band-Aid on that immediate impact.
Which has been really good for, companies.
It has. Yeah, it's helped a lot of small businesses where they had to completely shut down. But it's not the answer. It's a temporary fix. You have to look beyond that now. So for the next 6-12 months, what are you going to do? How are you going to build that revenue?
I mean, the PPP was only supposed to supplement people's payroll costs for 2, maybe 3 months if you could stretch it out. And thereafter, it really stopped. It didn't cover a lot of your necessary overheads either, like inventory and keeping your business going. It just kept your employees paid.
Exactly.
But it wasn't a working capital solution.
No, it wasn't. And the other thing is, a lot of companies are finding that their receivables have been stretched. They're not the only business that's hurting. Their customers are as well.
Right.
So if their customers are taking longer to pay and their revenue's down as well, they've got that double impact. So managing your receivables and making sure that your customers are paying as close to terms as possible wherever they can, those are some really important things that businesses need to focus on right now.
And I think you've hit on a really important point there, Ian, that, you run your business, you're not necessarily an expert in credit management, and you're not getting access to information that may change your mind on, future supplying of customers that you've dealt with for years. Tough as that sounds, you don't want to be putting out goods to people that can't pay.
Right.
And as we're seeing right now in the economy, well-known retailers are failing left, right, and centre right now. So, people that you think could afford to pay you in the past might not be able to now. And how do you predict that uncertainty? And particularly when you don't have access to, a lot of the industry credit management information reporting.
Yeah, exactly. So companies really have to tighten their belts. They've got to manage their receivables. Don't be granting credit to new customers unless you've done your research.
Right.
That's important.
Very important. Even people that you've kind of got away with in the past and they've always paid you in the end, that might not be the time to take that gamble.
Yeah. We're asking our clients to talk to their customers and find out a little bit more about their business. Go deeper into that relationship. Who are their customers? Are they getting paid right now? By all means, work with them if you want to grant extended credit. That makes sense, and it will help your relationship with them long term. But be very mindful that there's going to be a wave of insolvencies that's going to hit, unfortunately. But there's so many companies that are in financial distress right now. So managing credit is really important right now.